So you're obsessed with me and my family, and you want to read more books with the same vibe. We're talking kooky, spooky, pathetic. But alas, here we are, and I have a list full of books with kooky and spooky families. First of all, you should read the original comics. However, the term comics is used lightly here. They were called comics, but it is nothing like what we call comics now. It is called comics, but it is nothing like what we call comics now. It is more so illustrations, like this one. However, this is where the Addams Family originated. This is an evolution by Chet Addams. And it's full of illustrations about the Addams family. Some has a sentence underneath. Some doesn't even have those, but... Another book that has Addams Family vibes is What Big Teeth by Rose Szabo. This is about Eleanor Zarin. And there has been an accident on school. So she decides to go back to her family, even though she has been banned. And her family lives in this old money mansion on top of a hill outside of a village. The whole village is scared of them. And that's because the whole family is monsters. A lot of them are sort of werewolves. And then there is a sea monster in there. It's a lot of very... the people are very different than from the village, obviously. And they behave differently. They like different things. But they love each other a lot. Even though... from the outside, you may not see that because how they show it is so different. So I think that is, basically the description of Addams Family. This is obviously a different story. There are a lot of secrets in this family. People are dying. And you don't get all the answers. Then we have the Flavia de Luce Series. This is a middle grade series about Flavia. And she grew up with a younger brother and her father, and they live in this extremely huge mansion, or it's kind of a small castle, and the brothers actually tie each other up and stuff like that. Flavia is obsessed with mad scientists and with poison, and she has learned a lot from her father. She is allowed to read every single book and experiment and stuff like that. And in the first book, there has been a murder in a little town, and Flavia is trying to solve it. Then another middle grade is Monsters from Rookhaven. This is again a family of monsters living in a castle, being shunned by the village because they look different and they are different. But they're actually very nice. I really enjoyed the book. And then especially if you like the ballroom scene in Wednesday, I think you would really appreciate The Weight of Blood by Tiffany Jackson. This is a Carrie retelling. And Carrie is obviously the story that the whole paint scene in the ball is based on. I don't like Stephen King's writing. I have DNF'd Carrie, but I really enjoyed Weight of Blood. It has no women hate in it. And it still has that different media that tells the story that the original story has. I would highly recommend that one. And that's it. If you have more stories that gives Addams Family vibes, let me know down below, please. I need to read them all. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to see more chaos from me. And I will see you in the next one.